Walking the Path of Meditation by Thích Bảo Thành. When we look closely at life, every person is walking. No one is truly standing still. The difference lies only here. Some walk with awareness, others walk in haste. Some step lightly like the morning breeze. Others walk heavily, burdened by too much carried on their shoulders. The path of meditation is not a road that turns away from life. It is a path that moves through life. Yet the heart is not swept away by right and wrong, gain and loss, winning and losing, all of which are, by nature, impermanent. When the mind is not settled, every step is accompanied by anxiety. We walk without truly being present, because the mind is already run back to the past in regret, or rushed ahead to the future in fear. What has not yet happened exhausts us. What has already passed keeps pulling us back. And so the steps grow heavier, even though the road itself is no longer than before in Buddhism. This is called a grasping mind, a mind that chases after conditions and becomes bound by what it tries to hold. Human beings do not suffer because life is difficult, but because the mind insists that everything must go according to its own wishes. When hardship arrives, when suffering touches us to the bone, only then do we begin to see clearly. What we once believed to be solid begins to shake. What we once clung to slips from our hands. We realize then, some things we thought were ours were only borrowed. Some relationships we believed would last forever were always subject to impermanence. If seen deeply, suffering is not an enemy, but a stern teacher leading us back to truth. Many people, when in pain, choose to run away. Others choose to cling even more tightly. Yet running away or clinging are simply two sides of the same illusion. Running away is attachment to the idea.
I cannot bear this.
And clinging is attachment to the idea.
I cannot lose this.
Both bind the mind, and eventually we see that all such efforts are like trying to hold water in our hands. The tighter we squeeze, the faster it slips away. The path of meditation begins right here, seeing clearly without resistance, understanding deeply without despair. Letting go does not mean abandoning life. It means letting go of false ideas about life. The belief that we must surpass others to have worth, the habit of comparing ourselves and falling into rivalry and unease, the anger when things do not go our way, the craving when we feel lacking. Letting go does not happen in a single day, nor through force of will, but through mindfulness repeated again and again in each small moment. When letting go happens, walking becomes peaceful.
Peace does not mean there are no waves. It means knowing where you are. When the waves rise, peace does not mean life becomes easy. It means the mind is no longer easily controlled by difficulty.
When there is no more competing, no more anger, the heart naturally grows wider. We no longer need to prove anything to anyone. We no longer fight over every word, every glance. We begin to hear our own breathing again, to feel the real rhythm of life happening right now. In that moment, the way is no longer distant. It is present in every step. Only when we are awake do we recognize our true nature. True nature is not mysterious. It is the clear, quiet essence. that neither arises nor fades, always present behind joy and sorrow alike. But because restless thoughts are so loud, we forget it. Like a lake that is naturally still, its surface disturbed only when wind arises. When the wind settles, the water becomes calm on its own. Nothing extra needs to be done. As long as we compete, as long as we want to be more, the mind cannot be at rest. And when the mind is not at rest, suffering quietly follows. Today, suffering from lack. Tomorrow, suffering from fear of loss. Today, suffering from not yet attaining. Tomorrow, suffering from not being able to hold on. This cycle ends only when we turn back and look directly into our own heart, without judgment, without avoidance. All that is needed is to look deeply and breathe gently, to know clearly this emotion is arising and will pass. This thought is coming and will go. Seen with wisdom, all phenomena reveal their emptiness. Emptiness does not mean nothing exists, but that there is no fixed entity for us to cling to. Understanding this, the heart grows light, not because life carries less weight, but because we stop carrying what is unnecessary. Sometimes living this life means learning how to be silent, not from fear, but from understanding. Silent enough to hear more clearly. The breath, the heartbeat, the movement of life, passing moment by moment. When we listen in this way, the Dharma is present. There is no need to search for the Buddha far away. No need to seek the way in thick books. The Dharma lives in a slower step, in eyes that judge less, in words spoken with mindfulness, in how we meet ourselves when suffering appears. Diligence with clarity, living true nature. Diligence does not mean forcing ourselves to practice more than others. Clarity does not mean knowing many teachings. It means returning steadily to awareness and seeing the mind clearly in each moment. Then the mind is at ease, and each step, though still walking in ordinary life, carries the presence of the Tathagata, neither rushed nor delayed, not pulled by illusions of gain and loss. Each step is a resting place. Each breath is a return. The path of meditation is not at the end of the road. It is right beneath the feet that are walking.